I started doing the face paint thing after my record's called Masquerade, and I kind of wanted to do something that had like a visual component to that, and so I started doing it in photo shoots and experimenting, and then I started doing it in my live show, and it's kind of different every time. I sort of switch it up, but it's just like sort of like a visual like interpretation of what the album is about. I can't remember a time when music wasn't like a huge part of my life, because I've always been singing, and it's just always like what I've done, and I've always been totally like obsessed with music. So to say like what's the beginning of my career, like I don't know, I started playing guitar and writing songs when I was like 12 or 13, and then like it just kind of like went on from there, and I guess has somehow become what it is now, but it's just been always a part of my life. I guess it's pretty crazy when I think I moved to New York when I was 17, like alone by myself, and I was like, you know, just it was crazy, but like I don't know, like it was just kind of like felt like not scary. Like it seems like I should be, you know, it should be a scary thing for like you're 17 like living alone in New York, but it was just kind of like, I don't know, I don't even know how or why that happened. It just happened, and it was just, I was totally comfortable with it. I loved it. You know, I guess who wouldn't love it? I was a waitress at this place, and I was not good at it at all. I was a terrible waitress, and I got fired for yelling at my boss, but he was an asshole. And so anyway, he fired me because I yelled at him, and then I was just like, this is so lame. I like can't play music at all because I'm working fucking selling people chicken, and it's just like, this is so dumb. And so from then on, like I just kind of made a decision to like make it work however I could, and then I did, and I haven't had another like real, well, I mean, I guess I've had like some things, but like never like a full-time like job, and it's just, I've like made a conscious decision, and like that's it, and it's like, there's nothing else that's gonna happen. It's just, it's what I do, and I'm gonna have to make a living at it because it's what, you know, it was just like okay, this is what I'm doing kind of thing.
Stop bitch, you, Lord knows I'm nothing like her. Stop, it's gonna be the life of the party. Stop, so quick to tell you she's artsy, but I guess it's hard to hit that ass in those lips.
I don't know how I would, it's like, that's such a hard question, how to define my sound. Like, I feel like it's pop music, but it's kind of like a indie rock feel. I don't know. It's hard to put yourself in a box. I guess that's like what you're supposed to do, but I'm not good at it. But I think that people should just listen, and they can make those choices. Masquerade it's a little bit more like raw. It's a little bit more like honest. I feel like it's where I've wanted to go all along, and to have like, I felt like Dan was really great about, realizing my vision, and we just kind of like had this amazing chemistry when we were working together. And as an artist, you're always changing and kind of evolving, and that's what this has been. That's what this record has been, for sure. Yeah, I've worked with a bunch of super talented people. I feel really lucky. And then, like a while ago, I started working with Lelia Broussard, and he's an amazing songwriter and producer, and we still kind of write together and hang out, and we're wonderful buddies. And my last record was produced by Dan Romer, and he's just a crazy madman genius. He's so wonderful, and it's just one of my dearest friends. And it's funny to like. And then most recently, I've been working with this production team called Espionage, and it's interesting because everyone's style is completely different production style. When you're working, it's like literally everyone I work with is a polar opposite of the other one, but it's fun. It's always fun. So.
But I wanna shoot for the moon. I wanna shoot for the moon.
American Songwriter asked me to be like an artist correspondent, and so they're like, pick whoever you want to interview and ask them and then do it. And so I was like, all right. And it was very nerve-wracking because I didn't want to give a bad interview, because I've done that. I've had a lot of shitty interviews, and I didn't want to do that. And it was people that I love their music, and it's weird. And so I don't know. I hope it's good. It's like, I don't know. It's been totally fun. I'm excited to just kind of keep going on this little road. It's been good. Just playing music, making good music, hopefully.
Because I bring light to the city of fame, but I wanna shoot for the moon. I wanna shoot for the moon.
Hey, I am Lelia Broussard. Check out my show on Baeblemusic.com.